Life is an endless stream of competitions. From the moment we're born, we're taught to be the best at everything we do. We're told to love, respect, and admire the winners for winning, while we judge, ignore, or neglect the ones who lose. But how can we expect ourselves to win when we don't even know the rules of the game? Can we even call it a game? A game has rules, a goal, and often a somewhat clear way of reaching that goal. But life is constantly shifting. There are no guarantees, no structure, no obvious path forward. And what is this goal we're all chasing anyway? I think it's fair to say that most of us are just trying to survive. I remember being young, but what I remember most from that time was being happy. I'm not happy anymore these days. Sometimes it feels like nobody is. Every friend I have seems to carry something heavy. People always have something to complain about. Their partner, their job, their circumstances. There's always something wrong, always something missing. I think we've lost our humanity in a world where no one is human anymore. There's a beautiful song by Brazilian artist Adriana Calcanhoto that speaks of a world seen through windows and frames. These frames sometimes reveal truths we couldn't otherwise see, but more often than not, they distort reality. We don't see people for who they are. We see what they want us to see, or what we want them to be. We compare ourselves and others to the winners of the world. Maybe that's why no one's happy anymore. Constant comparison creates unrealistic expectations in the pursuit of perfection. But perfection is an illusion, a fantasy engineered by algorithms to keep us distracted with dreams of a better life. It keeps our minds occupied with things we don't need, feeding an addiction to a lifestyle that might not even be real, let alone attainable. For that reason, I think social media might just be the new drug of the modern age. Sometimes I step back and observe the world. I watch the way people interact with each other, and lately I've noticed something's missing. Certain human qualities that once made this world feel a little more bearable, are fading away. Think of them as unspoken rules passed down for generations, rules now being overwritten by hustle culture, by corporate values replacing communal ones. Have you noticed how basic human interactions like dating or making friends now feel like applying for a job? It begins with the resume stage, where you're already competing for attention. On Tinder or Instagram, people are filtered, judged, and compared like candidates. Then comes the first date, an interview, questions and evaluations to determine if you're the right fit. But what does that even mean? I missed a time when the only requirement was to be human. I wish people would like me, for who I am, not for what I have or what I do. Now you have to match their politics, their finances, their lifestyle. We're no longer individuals. We're brands, titles, numbers. Everything else that makes us who we are feels redundant. You are the amount of money you make. You are the objectification of beauty. You are just another asset to someone else's success. Still, I dream of a day when we can reclaim our humanity. Maybe it starts with something simple, like expressing gratitude for the little things, or by criticizing less and opening our minds more, by truly listening instead of waiting for our turn to speak. It's not about green flags or red flags. The world isn't black and white. It's about learning and growing together. No one's born perfect. Even the basics are not obvious to everyone. So don't hesitate to tell someone how you feel. Help them understand what they've never been taught. We've always expected to know, but no one ever teaches. We've grown so disconnected that life no longer feels like a co-op game, where the victory only counts if everyone wins, not just you. Every day I hear stories of people being ghosted or tossed aside. Whatever happened to empathy or basic decency? We've experienced that kind of pain ourselves, and yet we do it to others too. When did that become normal? So normal, in fact, that we've just accepted it. Is this really the culture we want for our future? The world is already hard enough. We don't need to make it harder. Change is possible, always. All it takes is an idea, an open mind, and a human heart to build a path to a better tomorrow. If you'd like to see more content like this, leave a like down below. And as always, thanks for watching.